The following moments may contain explicit language.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Didn't interrupt this time. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. It is Uncanceled Culture. I'm Porky.
The Louie.
There's Louie. And we got our, Cranky there. He still refuses to say
Anything.
Anything, really.
Well, I wasn't sure if y'all hear me because my microphone was not plugged in.
It's a wireless mic, man.
Well, we need to get with our crew on that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a wireless mic.
It
is a wireless mic. Anyway, what's up? Welcome back. Another week has gone by. This time we are going to have video for sure for everybody to see. So we got it. It's there, ladies and gentlemen. So what's up, man? How was your week? What you guys up to?
Oh, not much, man. When did we record? Last week?
Yeah. On a weekly basis,
Not
sir.
much, man.
On
Just
a
trying to catch
weekly
back up.
Basis.
Just trying to catch back up.
From what? From the thousands of dollars that
That we
Sabrina
lost?
of your money spent?
That we lost?
You're trying to recuperate?
Trying to recoup, man. That and sleep and, I mean, you name it.
Well, I had a move, and I won't even go into the details because I felt like my calves were gonna explode, like literally going up to the second floor. No, I wouldn't recommend it.
Do you prefer second floor?
I don't, but it's not my decision.
Crank, when you were living in an apartment, did you prefer an upstairs?
I mean, it didn't matter. I didn't have furniture anyways to bring it up and down.
Were you sleeping on top of like papers or what? You're sleeping on top
Like
of
Big Daddy?
newspapers?
You spill the milk. I don't like first floor, of course, because you have to move furniture up,
Right.
or down when you're moving again. But I know Sabrina preferred it because first floor is easy access for someone that wants to break in.
What is it? It must be a woman thing. It
So-
must be a woman thing because that's exactly what Roxanne said. We're not moving. We're not doing this on the first floor. It's exactly why. It must be a woman thing. That sounds like another question we're gonna have to
We're
ask.
gonna have to ask that.
We're going to have to ask that. And going back to our question from
Question of the week.
question of the week. So we talked about Chachos at the end of last week's episode. And lo and behold, the people out there in the, what do you call it? TikTok sphere? Universe?
Yeah.
Like, what do you
TikTok
call it?
universe.
Like, what do you call it? Like, so I put the question out there on TikTok, and I said, we had talked about it. Did Chachos put Everclear in their top shelf margaritas? That was the question.
That was the question.
And luckily, we posted it on TikTok, and luckily, so we had somebody else comment. They said they never heard of it. Susie said she never heard of it, but she did have her first official legal top shelf margarita at, she remembers the exact month, which was September of 2003. Does that not make you feel old? Well, we are old, but
That we can't remember? 2003 or that was just so far away?
that it was 23 years ago that happened.
Well, I mean, okay, think about it. That was her first legal drink, right? 2003, which means she turned 21 in 2003. Well, we turned 21 in 98. It's only 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years difference.
Yeah, but I don't remember my first official drink.
I've been drinking since I was 2.
I was drinking something that they got a picture of me with my cup holding a Lone
I
Star cup.
definitely was drinking when I was 2. But I think I had my first, well, of course, my first legal drink, right? Like, where did you have it? I don't know. Dude.
I remember my first legal drink because I went to the corner store and bought a
it?
beer. I was able to,
Was it King Cobra?
I didn't need Gandhi no more. Took my training wheels off and bought my own beer.
Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen.
So you went to,
So
so you went to Sunrise. Yeah, I don't.
we need to give some background on that.
on which part?
On Gandhi.
Oh. So,
He's not talking about the corner store.
So we've talked a few times about how people have been held back, right? Well, his line was, "Man, you the finest girl I've seen here in 6 years."
Oh my God.
So he was our go-to one. He already looked old. So I don't even know if they. I don't even know if
He
they.
had like this thick mustache.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they even carded him
They never carded
because he
him.
already looked old. But then 2, he was already of age before us. So
He was of age before, but he wasn't of age though. He wasn't legal age.
He was of age, but not of age.
He was 20, but he wasn't.
No,
he wasn't
there yet.
21. He
He
wasn't
wasn't there.
legally.
but they looked at him and they were like, "Oh, I got you."
It's a brother.
Yeah.
I too.
I do. Oh.
So Susie said that, and then here's the moment of truth. I'm not gonna attempt to announce or pronounce her last name, but I'll say Angela C. She said, "True, my husband worked there." So it is confirmed that Chacho's did put Everclear into their top shelf margaritas. So there you go. Whoop-de-doo, Basil.
So does it make it still a top shelf if Everclear's in there?
Well, now all we need for somebody to say is that, well, the only reason it was a top shelf is because there was Everclear in it.
I mean,
We're just thinking top shelf was like, what, Cuervo
Or like a high-end
High-end.
liquor.
I didn't know what top shelf meant back in the. I mean, I was 21. I didn't know what was top shelf. I
we
just knew I
just-
was drinking.
But we just figured it was stronger,
Yes,
right?
that's what I thought.
just
Top
figured it
shelf
was
was
stronger.
stronger. I didn't know what kind of liquor. I didn't think about the the high priced liquor that they were putting in there. I just thought it was gonna be stronger.
Yeah.
So
top shelf, you know.
when you say top shelf, and for those that frequent bars, right, or establishments that sell liquor,
Like Louis.
you usually see you have all the liquor right behind them or in front of them. Usually in front of them is all the well, right? Then they have the other liquors in the back, and then your top shelf is what's on the top
shelf.
right? And the top stuff, it refers to, here's the actual definition, refers to a premium, high quality, and expensive spirit stocked on the top shelves of a bar, known for superior ingredients and aging. Unlike well drinks, which are the cheaper option, top shelf liquors, such as like Grey Goose, Patron, they offer a smoother and offer smoother flavors, usually ordered by specific brand names. So you tell somebody, hey, I want Patron.
Yeah.
I don't want, you don't go ask for 2 tequila shots. You ask for, I want Patron. That's a top shelf. So that's what it's considered.
If you just go up there and say, hey, let me have 2 tequila shots, they're going to give you the cheap
well.
stuff.
Yeah,
the
well.
cheap
The
stuff.
wells.
Unless you say.
Yeah, what costs
Give me the
$10 for a
Cuervo.
liter, right?
Right.
Those usually cost like $15 for a shot. So unless you're having the 1942.
That's Louis likes a high-end shit.
Honestly, I'll drink anything. I think Sabrina's the one that likes all the high end stuff.
Oh, the one thing that I want to try, and I'm sure you've tried it. Like it's that one that they put the smoke in and all that.
Oh,
Old fashioned, isn't it?
well,
Is it old
they
fashioned?
make different drinks, but old fashioned it's called a smoky old fashioned. So they actually use like wood chips,
wood chips,
right?
and then they light
smoke
it,
it.
and then
Yeah,
it
they smoke
smokes
it. When
and-
they take it out, it tastes like smoke. It tastes like a wood, like if it was sitting in the wood chips for
Do
a
I
while.
want my alcohol to smell like smoke?
Some of them aren't bad, man. I've had a few. I had one at the Kalahari Resort.
Yeah.
They have a piano bar there, and I asked them, hey, man, I'd like an old-fashioned. They're like, how about a smoky one? I said, yeah. And that was actually pretty good. I've had a few, though, other places I'm like, could have just done without it. I'd just rather have a regular old-fashioned. But, yeah, I mean, they're not bad. They're not bad.
Okay.
But again,
let's talk price.
Then there you go.
Let's talk price. What price range are we talking about for an old-fashioned smoky?
I mean, depends on where you go. They can run anywhere between $12 and $20.
So not necessarily breaking the bank,
Yeah.
but so in other words, no, I probably wouldn't get one.
I only get one if they really recommend it, and if because they're like, it's really good. I'll try it. But usually I just stick to my regular old fashioned.
Well, there you go. It's confirmed.
Everclear.
In the top shelf margaritas at Chacho's. And if you didn't know, they're opening up again, right? We talked about that.
Yeah.
The one that we went to was on Parambital, and it was still being worked on, so it wasn't very appealing, but the food was actually not bad. But so there you go. Confirmed.
It was the same. The food?
Yeah, it was the same. Yeah, it was the same. I liked it. But so anyway,
Anywho.
what's next? What are we going next? Are we going to what was it? I saw this video of this kid. It's sports related, but I saw a video of this kid. And I don't know if y'all seen it. The kid gets a little dinker over first base, and you can kind of tell by the way he hit it that he didn't hit it really good. And so he gets to gets first, goes around first, gets a second. Right before he gets a second, he gets on all fours and picks up his leg and acts like he's peeing.
Yeah.
You ever seen that video?
Yeah.
That one was a little kid though,
Yeah, it was a younger kid. It was a
because I
younger
saw a college player do that,
Oh my god!
and that's got to be where he saw it. Saw the college player do that. They actually gave him a 1-game suspension.
One game?
Yeah, it was only 1 game,
Oh,
but they were like, dude, that's uncalled for.
So
It's not unnecessary.
where do we draw the line on though? Where do you draw the line at?
I mean, it's the same as.
It's a college kid and compared to like a 12, 13-year-old kid.
I mean, it's the same as doing a bat flip and throwing it towards the mound. Like, it's unnecessary. And some would consider him going over there and pretending like he's peeing, like vulgar. You know what I mean?
What was the purpose? What was the purpose of his celebration? Because he got the second base.
yeah.
You know?
And like it wasn't even a home run. It was a dinker. right over first base.
I mean, was that his first game ever? First game ever?
His first double, his first time ever getting on base.
Was it T-ball?
No, it was they were probably had to be at least between 11 to 13 years old.
So, like, Little League World Series type.
Little leaguers, yeah. But I don't think they were little leaguers. It looked more like travel ball.
Yeah.
Just basically by the uniforms and the way they were acting, basically, is travel ball. Because you know how travel ball is nowadays. But I was watching, I think it was LSU and Vanderbilt. And LSU was up 11-6 or something like that. So the guy comes up,
Oh, yes.
just gets two guys on, and he hits a home run. And the dude acts like he just won the championship. I'm like, you're still down, stupid. You're still down 11. It's 11-9 now. I think it was a 3-run homer. So they're still down, right? Okay. So the next guy, I don't know, I think he gets a walk or something, and he celebrates that.
Yeah, I saw that one, yeah.
And then to
Pumping
end
his chest all the way to first,
and
yeah.
it's like to end the inning, LSU was playing defense, so they end the inning, they hit a shot to left field, and the guy makes a diving catch, and he catches it, but in his motion, he drops the ball. And, of course, they reviewed it, and they said, well, he did have the ball long enough like that. I was like, well, what would have happened if they didn't? Well, what if they did reverse it? They said, no, you didn't catch it. But just because he was celebrating like an idiot, it's like, I don't
Well,
know what's going on with baseball, man.
The one that got me was the guy that two guys on base, and he comes up and hits the shot that's tying the game. He hits the ball, does the bat flip, walking it down, and the guy robs the home run.
Oh yeah. Who sent that one, yo? Somebody sent it, right?
Yeah, I
Did
think
send
it
to you?
had to
I
have
don't
been
know.
Craig, right?
Yeah.
I think. And I'm like, first of all, you weren't even winning the game. It would have tied the
Would have
game.
tied the game.
And you made it seem like it was a no doubter. And that thing hung up in the air, and the guy caught it. Like, this is, to me, I just think the celebrations. It's getting a little out of hand.
We've gone over. We've kind
Yeah.
of talked about it before, but it's like, who do you blame? Like, do you blame the coaches? Do you blame the parents? Do you blame the coaches and the parents? Like, how do they allow that to happen? I understand it's college. Okay, college is different. The pros is different. You know, they might you do that stuff in the pros, and you're gonna get the next guy up's gonna get one right in the head. You know,
Not
so
anymore. It's not like that no more.
you don't think so?
Nah.
No.
Nah, you hear a lot of the old
guys say
the
that.
old guys say that they don't do that no more.
Huh.
But the old guys are the ones that say, yeah, that's the way it was back when
Yeah.
they played.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially depending on the pitcher that you were playing against. You know, if you had Pedro Martinez up there, Roger Clemens, Nolan Ryan,
Right,
those
right,
guys were gonna
right.
throw at you.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that
David
up.
Cohn, I even saw some videos of David Cohn throwing at people. Like, that's just what they did back in the day. Now, I think it's, they'll give them a little, like,
A little chin music. little
with
high heater.
Yeah,
Yeah. something
There's really
like
not too many guys that are actually throwing at somebody for revenge.
that. Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, but like you said, is it the coach's fault, right? So if your coach isn't disciplining the kids, let's forget college. You would think the coach would be locked in and disciplining his players, right? But when you have a 12-year-old doing that nonsense, bat flips, peeing on second base,
It is
like stuff like that,
Right.
I'm sorry, but if I'm the opposing coach and I'm not seeing that coach tell him something, discipline him, sit him down, at least give him a talk to when he gets to the dugout. I might tell my pitcher, hey, you don't have to throw it hard, but hit him in the back. Let him know that we don't appreciate that, and we're not gonna stand for it. You know?
Chin music, little chin
You don't have
music
to hit
up
him in the
there,
head, but,
you can
you
miss
know.
him. You can miss him.
Yeah, just
Or hit him
let
in
him
the-
know that we saw it.
Hit him in the kneecap. Something.
Yeah, message was taken. It was noted.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think of course, I think we're older school mentality as well,
Yeah.
right? So I'm thinking the same way. I'm
gonna-
gonna have him throw at him then.
Because I'm gonna say that, people are gonna be like, well, you guys are just old school curmudgeons. They're just, y'all are just old, and that's how. But why did it change? We hate change. We don't like change, but things change. But it's like, why did it change to that? Say it. Say it, Cranky. Say it.
it's just not. It's everywhere. It's not just in sports. Everywhere it got soft. The world
Yeah.
got soft.
Oh, yeah. It always goes back to that, doesn't it?
The participation.
I
trophies.
mean, dude, we'd mess up like that, or we seen Coach Carter. What did Coach Carter do?
oh yeah,
when
go make him do up down push ups. Go make him do line suicides.
yeah, when they were clowning the other team and when they were
Yeah.
disrespecting his game, what did he do? Made him do suicides and
Yeah.
stuff like
Yep.
that. And if you did that nowadays,
It's cruel and unusual punishment.
yes.
Like
Well,
why?
It's like, speaking of that, I talked about the flag football thing with the parent who was a little
Yeah.
overboard. In that same league, there was a team that when the coach felt like they missed an assignment or they messed up, he literally made them do push-ups during the game.
Like Willie Mays Hayes,
Yeah.
he hit the pop up and gets down and starts doing push ups.
So, and of course, people start asking, oh, well, why are they doing that? Well, what are they doing? So I was kind of on the fence about it because I'm like, well, I get that old school mentality, but during the game, though?
Is
Yeah.
it flag football?
Yeah, it was flag football. It was for the church league, like I said. And I'm like, okay. And like I said, I was kind of in between. I know some of the other parents were like, they didn't like it at all. But I was kind of in between. And I'm like, well, I get it. I get the old school mentality. You
But
you
yeah.
mess up, you pay. But During a game?
Yeah, not during. They never did it.
That's
during.
what-
I think
That's
we,
kind of embarrassing
was
for the
always a
kid.
practice.
Don't you
there was
think?
always a tally. I think they had
Oh,
somebody
yeah,
tallying, right?
Make a note. Make a note. Turn
Yeah.
around. Look at the bench. Make a note on that.
You had a what's his name? Shag.
Smitty?
No, yeah. Who was
Chavez.
it? Yeah, Chavez. I'm pretty sure he had him tallying up. All right, man. Hey, mark that one down for him because at practice he's gonna get it. We had. I mean, and I think in every sport growing up, right? We had those types where okay, well, you know what? At practice you're gonna get it, right? I think like what Cranky says right now is true. It's everything's soft now,
Yeah.
right?
Does
And
go
there's a
back to
lot
that.
more leniency, and then I think what really hurts is that everybody has a phone, everybody has a camera, right? So everybody wants to go viral,
Yeah.
and so they show out and act dumb
Yeah.
to just try to get views and likes and send me that video so I can post it, and you know what I mean, because they thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's also not helping the situation.
That's the main part of it now, is that everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to have that thing. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, acting like a dog and taking a piss on second base. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's a little-
what is that like? To me, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
that dude would not have played
the rest of the game.
the rest of the
Yeah.
game.
Exactly. He
I
would've
would have
pulled
yanked him.
You'd
Yeah.
have pulled him right
We
there.
all would have, and of course, and again, we've talked about it before. Nobody would want us as coaches, because, pull that. I might even throw you off the team if I feel like
But
it.
coach, you only have 8 players out there. I don't care. Go on without them.
Yeah.
Like in Hoosiers, coach, you only got 4. My team is on the floor.
That's right. I seen that part.
Craig, we need to get somebody
Bro,
send
it's been
Cranky
coming out
a-
all week, bro.
Send him I know
It
it's
came
right.
out all weekend.
Hello, it's Final Four time.
Yeah, it came out all weekend.
Jeez Louise. Speaking of Final Four, how's everybody's brackets doing?
I know. I'm busted a long time ago.
So,
The 20 that you guys like to create. I mean,
all
oh
right,
my
so
God.
I'm gonna be honest. I started all my brackets and forgot to submit all of them. So none of them saved.
Dang.
When the first game was starting, me and Sabrina were in the car, and I was like, "Oh, let me check my bracket," and no bracket available. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I started going, and they were all just sitting there, dude. And I couldn't hit. And I never hit save. I never hit like to submit. And I was like, "Dude, this is." Now, mine would have busted as well already. So I went back and reviewed a couple of them. Yeah,
Well,
I didn't have any.
Craigie sent that one about the Rock and Brews.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the one. That's one of them that I didn't.
So I
finish.
was doing it, and I think yesterday it finally really got busted. But up to yesterday's games, I think there was a tie. I think I was 20th out of the
Dang.
660 that were there.
Got my 200 or something.
At that point, like I said,
yeah.
but before yesterday's games, I think St. John's or whoever
Yeah.
beating Kansas really screwed me over. I
Oh,
think on
yeah.
that one, but I haven't checked it. But that's the only one I created, and it was just for craps
And that's
and
his
giggles.
fourth team that he
craps and
takes to
giggles.
the Sweet 16.
What does he
Go
do?
Patino?
Man?
Yeah. He took Kentucky. He took
Louisville.
Was he at
Now St. John's, and then there was another one.
Was he at Massachusetts?
Providence, Purdue. I can't remember. It was one of those that
Was
he
he
was
at
at.
Massachusetts or something?
I think
like that?
UMass.
UMass?
Was it
UMass? I don't know. I know that.
that was Calipari was at UMass.
Oh yes. Where was he at? Well, anyway, I was getting about the brackets on my one, and I just had to brag that I was 20th out of 660, but I'm probably dropped down now after that St. John's thing.
But it isn't. I mean, you're tied with a lot of people, so it'll
Of
be
course, like I'm
like first place. There'll be like 5 people tied for first, and then it jumps from that to
Exactly.
like 100th.
It was Providence.
Providence.
It was Providence. So Providence, Louisville, Kentucky, and now St.
okay.
John. So
Yeah, it's exactly what it was. It was first place. There was like 10 people, and then it said ninth place or whatever, and it was like 20
how many people expected Texas to still be there?
Well,
I think that busted a lot of people's brackets.
I saw something interesting, and I wanted to get you guys' take on it. So, according to this dude, the post that I saw, $7 billion in NIL money at Texas right now.
But yeah, most of it's football.
Yeah, all of it's football.
Well, it's so I guess his point was when you have that type of money, you're gonna get better players, obviously, right? But nobody expected Texas to go that far.
No, they shouldn't even be in.
Yeah, they had to play the play-in
They had to
game,
play the play-in
basically.
game.
Like so, I guess his point was kind of saying, well, you know, you're gonna get the best players if you have more NIL money.
But their NIL money is not used for basketball.
So, in just football, they're at 35 to 40 million.
Jeez.
Yeah, 35 to 40 million, with of course Arch Manning taking the highest paid. He's estimated at 6.8.
Million only?
Mm-hmm.
They should put a cap on the amount that they can receive.
That's what they want to do.
Well, they should.
Well, I mean, you know what? Let them, dude. Because they're gonna get more money there than they are gonna go when they look at yours. He made more money at Texas than he's doing in the NFL. With the fours and everybody that he, you know.
Wasn't he with Dick's too?
Yeah.
You were with Dick's?
Yeah, he had a
Dick's
small
Sporting
one.
The
He had a
Fours.
small one. He had a small part in the Dick commercial.
I mean,
They had
I
a
don't know-
small part in Dick's.
I don't know if that's the reason, but it makes sense that all these college players are trying to stay in college and get an extra
extra
year
year.
eligibility.
Yeah.
They don't want to take that pay cut.
Well,
you know?
you have college kids probably driving around in Porsches and
Oh, yeah.
Lamborghinis and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
man.
definitely.
Or selling weed,
Like what?
like the dude from Alabama.
You ever seen the back of a $20 bill? You ever seen it on weed?
And I don't know if you read the story, man. Have you heard the basketball player from Alabama?
No.
He got busted for.
Oh,
you know,
isn't-
it has so many pounds of.
Yeah, isn't that the one that crossed state line?
Did he cross it? Is
I
that
think
the
he,
one?
cro- I think he crossed state line.
Well, anyway, so the story they're making it seem like, you know, that he had so much, and it was you know he was gonna distribute. It was weed. First
Yeah.
of all, all right. But in that article, they throw in tax evasion,
Because he wasn't paying taxes on the.
and that's the most important part of you getting of the government. Like, wait a minute,
Where's our cut?
yeah,
You pay
Yeah.
taxes on that.
Yeah.
okay, you can't do that no more. We're putting a halt to that stuff.
We're not getting any of your money. You
You
need to pay taxes.
If it's not tax, then you're you know. Cause other than that, if it's tax, then there ain't all right. Come on.
little for me,
Well-
little bit for you.
Well, speaking of tax, you saw the story, right, about Sam Darnold and how much money he made and how
Oh.
much he had to pay in
So
taxes.
that's true.
I mean, I looked it up, and it does say that he had to pay. It was a big amount because
So
he
do-
stayed.
Do some background on it.
So
Let everybody know what exactly it means to be an NFL or pro player.
a
Do
pro
basketball
player, it
players
doesn't-
have to do that
it-
too.
Every player, depends on where they're playing at, right? They
No
have state
way.
taxes in certain states
No
of the United
way.
States. So, like California has a state tax, right? We don't.
Yeah, we
so
don't.
the players, when they sign here, they get all their money. In California, there's a state tax. In other states, there's taxes. So they're saying because he went over there to go and he showed up a week early before everybody else because he wanted to train there so he can get acclimated to the weather, everything there. He
Right,
just wanted to
right.
get
The
acclimated.
atmosphere,
So yeah, the
weather-
atmosphere. So he
weather,
stayed
all
there
that.
for 10 days while, getting ready for the Super Bowl. And so they taxed him for every day that he was there.
No way.
And so when you get your
Why?
paycheck from there, it's taxed. Yeah, it's crazy. So like,
That just
let's say
seems
you sign a
like-
contract here though, right? You sign a contract here in Dallas or San Antonio, wherever. your money's not being taxed, not state taxed, right? Federal's different, but state tax. They're not getting the state tax. But if they go play in California or another state that has state tax, the amount they make there gets taxed. So for that game, let's say they made $81,000 for the game, that $81,000 gets taxed.
That is just
Yeah.
And why did it come up anyway? Like what was it about? Because I had never heard about it before.
Somebody created an article about he had to basically pay to play. Like what he gained for playing in the Super Bowl.
His bonus, his bonus from the Super Bowl.
That didn't even cover.
That didn't even cover the taxes.
Yeah.
I guess we don't hear about it much in being in Texas since we don't have a state income tax.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, you think about it, whatever he got there, it was like Crank said, it was a bonus, right? He's still getting money from, he probably still had incentives in his contract, making it to the Super Bowl. Usually they all put that in there, so they get extra money for that. Endorsements, all this other stuff. It's not like it hurt him really bad, but it's the fact of he had to pay to play, basically.
Well, all I know is that we don't have to worry about that.
I mean, that's even if you pay taxes. So,
well, we don't make that much money either, so it's not a big
yet.
deal to me.
Not yet.
Not yet. Speaking of, hey, if you're looking for some sponsorship, come on down to Uncanceled Culture. Let us know. Hey man, I'm willing. We'll do commercials. We'll go to your bar.
Cranky will even dress up for you, man. Porky.
That's what.
Porky, put on a wig. I mean, he'll do whatever we got to do.
What would you do, Crank? Tell me, what would you do?
He would take off the blue uniform and put on whatever you want.
Oh my gosh, that's the start of OnlyFans. That's how OnlyFans gets started. So, Spurs. We've talked about everybody else. We need to talk about the Spurs now.
I mean, they're on a tear, man.
And I hate to think about it, and I just been thinking about it ever since Cranky said it. As well as they have played, they are still 3 games behind.
Yeah.
For first place. So when do you get to the point where you just say, let's just work on ourselves, right? Can't worry about them anymore. I don't want to say their names. I'm not going to say their names. But we won't worry about them anymore. We got to worry about us. Because now you got to worry about being healthy, going to the playoffs. Your rotation needs to get smaller. Who are you going to put in your rotation? And the coach plays a big part in this, obviously.
Yeah.
So he needs to be prepared for the playoffs because obviously no one on this team has been in that situation, right?
No one. What do you mean?
Well, no one on the team has been in the playoffs besides Plumlee
Cornet's
and
got a ring.
Olenek.
Barnes.
Barnes has a ring. Cornet has a ring.
Well, I'm talking about the role players,
Like
the main.
you're talking
guys.
about that, like
Fox
the
has been in the playoffs.
Fox has been in the playoffs.
The main guys, besides Fox,
Well, when we were recording last week, we were talking about.
Oh, you mean when I messed up the video?
Yeah, when you messed up the video.
Sorry.
We were talking about that they had Phoenix coming up, and that's been
the
kryptonite for them, right?
Yes.
And they were down.
I didn't think
came
they were
back
gonna
to win that game.
I didn't think they were going to win that game.
I didn't think so
to be
either,
honest
man.
with
And then the
I
way
gave up.
they came back and won, like it was, and then Wemby, we're all talking about. We made it very clear that everybody that's been talking about him that he's not that player and he's not that go-to, and we said it last week. We don't expect him. That's not what we need from him.
Right.
Right. We need for him to just do his part. Take some attention away from other people while he's on the court.
Yeah.
But he showed up, bro. I mean, he got that ball, took the last shot, won the game.
Well, I didn't think he was going to take that shot either.
I
Because
was
the way it looked like it almost should have went to Fox.
yeah.
Because
I'm
he was the
screaming
inbounder.
because I'm thinking, first of all, why are you still holding the ball up there? Like, at least start making a move somewhere.
You're looking like Jimmy Chitwood and Hoosiers.
But man, he did his little crossover, back up, and then hit his little jumper, man, and it went in. And that now they're on a 5-game winning streak. They're winning right now, 76-58 at halftime.
playing the Heat.
Playing the Heat.
Playing
I don't
the
see
Heat.
Bam with near 80 points.
Fluke.
Yeah, it was a fluke. But they've only lost 2 games this month. So they're 10-2 in the month of March. So, and they still have 3 more games after today.
According to this one post that I saw, is it OKC that's considered to have the hardest schedule?
They did
towards
say
the
that
end of the year.
Everybody.
Come on, Cranky. Come on, let it out, Cranky.
They said that to me. Who said that to me today? Somebody said that to me today, and I said, "Look, man, this isn't football where you just play one division because you have 16 games. You only play, like I say, throw the Cowboys up there for example.
Right.
Every season they'll play
Washington, New York, and
the same team
same
twice.
twice, yeah.
But on the AFC side, they'll switch every season.
Yeah.
Sure.
One season they'll play the South, one season they'll play the West, one season
Right.
they'll play the East. In the NBA, everybody plays everybody the
Yeah.
same amount of time,
That's
except
true.
in
your division.
In your division,
Right.
So unless their division is stronger than ours or the Spurs, then okay, they got the stronger schedule. Other than that, they play the same teams, man.
Yeah, that's true.
So
And you're gonna pay them at least 2 times, 3 times,
Yeah.
4 times, depending on where they're at.
I mean, to end the month, they do have Boston,
Which
Chicago.
they played already. Did they not play them already?
Yeah, but they haven't. They played them last month, I think.
Oh, last month.
Okay, you're talking about OKC.
OKC,
schedule.
yes.
OKC
So
schedule.
OKC, they have Boston, they have Chicago, they have the Knicks, and they have the Pistons just to end this month. So yes, I could see.
Ooh,
Okay,
I
they
see
got
that.
they got
Yeah,
they got a little bit of a tough schedule. Then for the rest of the season, they have the Lakers twice. They have Utah. They have the Clippers. They have Denver, and they have
Tanky
Phoenix.
Utah.
I don't see how that's a tougher
tough
schedule than what
schedule.
the Spurs have.
Yeah. What do the Spurs have?
The tougher schedule is because of the division they're in. They got Denver, they got Minnesota in their division.
Yeah.
And they're in the playoffs.
We're playing Memphis, Milwaukee, and Chicago to finish out the month. And then in April, we have Golden State, we have the Clippers, we have Denver twice, Portland, Dallas, and Philadelphia.
Maybe that's what y'all heard. Maybe that's what they heard is that the schedule to end is tougher because they play, I guess, more playoff teams than the Spurs play playoff teams on the way out. But it's no such thing in NBA as
Like their schedule being tougher.
Yeah, their whole schedule being tougher because
Yeah.
everybody plays
plays everybody.
Everybody plays everybody in the Eastern Conference twice. It's a 1-1.
Home
Yeah.
and away.
Home and away.
Right.
You know, they
Yeah.
don't do okay. We're gonna play the Atlantic Division this season.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
next
They play
season we'll play
everybody.
the Central Division. And
Yeah, and then I didn't even know until recently that they actually did that. Which, if you want to slap me in the face, you
Was
can.
that
but-
1-1?
In football?
No, in football.
oh really?
Well, how they pick divisions and they play them.
Well, now they throw in an extra AFC team in there from a different division because of the 17
Because of 17
Because
games.
of the
17
schedule.
games. But
And the only reason I know that is because the Texans are playing
And the Cowboys
The
is coming
Cowboys,
this season. Yeah.
NFC East this year. So that's why I was like, oh, okay.
It's like saying this. It's like and baseball too is different because now they have the interleague. They do the same thing with interleague as
Where they
NFL
play
does.
a division.
They play a division every season. So this season, I think the Cubs are playing the East.
The Mets and
Yeah.
no, you're talking about Boston and
Boston
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
Yankees.
yeah.
But the only one that they do play every year, isn't it the White Sox?
Yes.
They play the White because it's
of
an
the-
in-state rivalry.
City. Yeah.
I don't know why they're playing the Rangers this year too.
I know, they're playing them again.
So then, well, they'll be playing in Boston though.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
Playing in
Houston.
Boston.
Never mind.
Well, and just looking at the Spurs, man, I mean, they have it's not an easy schedule, but it's not as long as they play the game that they've been playing here the last month, they should be fine. they should at least secure the second seed. And then, I mean, they'll still have, home court advantage until the conference finals.
I'm kind of changing on what you were talking about, but the fact that they're just in the playoffs, the fact that we know that they're going to be in the playoffs is like, it's kind of refreshing to me, anyway. Because
They're back?
It's back. Now, Fiesta always coincided with playoffs.
Is Valero gonna do their free coffee
Yeah,
again?
let's get that goddamn free coffee going, man. Valero, talking to you, man.
Valero, the gas pump is Valero, but the store is
Yeah, the store is now
Circle K, Circle
and-
K. Please.
Is anybody gonna pick that up?
Hello. Let's get with Circle K and let's get that free coffee flowing.
We could teach Barkley a new word, torta.
Torta.
Man, they got some big tortas down there, man. So let me go back real quick. Where are we at? Sorry, folks. Sorry for the delay. Where is my notes?
Well, since we started off with baseball, I know that one thing we wanted to touch on was the WBC.
Ah, that is true.
For those of you that saw it, were you impressed? Were you not impressed?
I was not entertained. Wait. The WBC, to me, is freaking awesome. The whole, countries playing against other countries, not being the Olympics, but just playing against other countries is freaking awesome, dude. It's badass. I will say that. USA, not so much.
Yeah. I mean,
As much firepower as these dudes had,
bro, when they played, who was it? When they played, was it Italy? Who did they play? Mexico. Then they played
It was Italy, probably.
Italy was the last game in there.
where they were talking
division.
about the home runs. If you looked at their starting lineup, their 9 players from 1 to 9 last season, total, those 9 players totaled 72 home runs. And when you
For
looked at
Italy?
when you looked at the US starting 9 had a total of 272 or 276 home runs. And so they were talking about, man, the firepower that's there.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
US should be doing what the Dream Team does, is blowing everybody
We
out.
should be
right?
winning 15-0, 20-0.
And
in
we
these games.
didn't. And we lost to Venezuela, which Venezuela has a decent team.
That was a good team.
They have a really good team.
The Dominican Republic
Yeah.
had probably the best team in the WBC, and they lost. So did USA get lucky?
Yeah, because they shouldn't even have been in the
When you had to-
final.
when
It shouldn't
you
have been in the tournament.
Right.
It shouldn't have been, because it's a pool play first.
Yeah.
And you get out of the
Right.
pool play, you go into bracket
When you
play.
when you have to worry about other teams,
When you have to helping
Right.
you out.
Yeah.
helping you,
You have to depend on other teams to help you
that
out.
right away.
You shouldn't
that's-
be. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be in there.
Man, I don't know, man. I
I think-
was a little. I mean, just the fact that how they keep talking about how do you say it? Like, they're not enthusiastic, but how much of their heart.
Well,
the other countries.
Well, when you look at
hearts
it, when
went
you
into
look at
this
it,
thing.
you could tell how proud they were to represent their country.
Exactly.
And how proud they were when they won a game. It's like every game that they won was like a World Series to them.
Oh yeah.
Especially Venezuela, to get to the championship game, like it was every time they won, they celebrated like it was,
on a home run.
like it was gonna be their last celebration, right?
See, and I get the home run
So it's okay
celebration.
for them to celebrate, but it's
Yeah.
not okay for
Yeah, see.
it's not okay for a little kid to go to second base and pee on the
This
bag.
is world. This is almost a World Series.
Yeah, I think what I was getting at is the video that you sent, and when you look at the enthusiasm from the opposing teams, right? Of course, when Venezuela won, I mean they celebrated like crazy, which we expected. But if you look at the other teams that lost, They lost, and they were like
Heartbroken.
And when you look at the video of the U.S. sitting at the dugout and watching Venezuela jump up and down, and then turn around and just grab their stuff and walk off like, it's time to go back to work then. It's like this was the side gig to them, you know what I mean? And it was, but you were picked to represent this country.
There's a reason you were on that team, man.
Yeah.
What are they picked?
Judge
or
0-4, 3 strikeouts.
And the thing is too, you got to look at it. They're not getting paid for this. Nobody got paid for this.
I mean, they kind of are. 'Cause it's kind of like their spring training.
Well, they're getting their normal pay, but like just to play in it, they're not getting any incentive or anything. They're not getting like, oh, if you win, you get $100,000, $500,000. There goes stat guy.
I'm about to check
There goes
right
stat
now.
guy. Let me zoom in on him. There he is. Stat guy. They're checking out, double checking. But from what I heard is that nobody gets any money from this. As far as, hey, you get to play in it, now you're gonna get paid. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
the World Baseball Classic players get paid through a share of the tournament's prize pool, which is funded by revenue from ticket sales and media deals.
A share.
Yeah, but
Meaning
it was-
nobody made more than anybody else.
Yeah, but it was a significant $37 million pool in 2026. So $37 million spread out through,
I mean, almost every game was sold out, man, and it wasn't even the United States that was selling them out.
Right.
It was the other countries that were
Mexico
selling
and
them out.
Venezuela. I mean, I can't even imagine
know.
Dominican Republic down there. Were they playing in Puerto Rico?
No, I think all the games. I want to say all the games were in the U.S.
No. They played in Puerto
they played
Rico.
some?
Yeah,
Okay.
Puerto Rico, because like Canada was down there with the Dominican Republic. I
So
think,
like
somewhere.
Venezuela, since they won, they were expected each to receive $112,000 each. I mean, yeah, it's not their salary that they're making
It's
at the
not a lot.
MLB, but that's still an
I mean,
extra
they're getting
$100,000.
something, but
But at least they're getting it because.
Well,
I
I'm not.
don't think Florida's a tax state, so at least they're getting that.
Right?
money.
But I'm not. I guess my point is being, like, they did this because they wanted to do it. They didn't say money first and then let me go play. They said, oh, you want to represent your country? Bam! Like they jumped at the chance, and they said, I don't care. I mean, I would imagine they were just kind of like, well, I don't care how much you pay me, or how much I get. I'm gonna go represent my country, and it's me looking at the other countries the way as intense that they were compared to the way the United States. And I saw a quote from Aaron Judge. I don't know, and I believe he said it. It was a quote, so I'm guessing it might have been him. But he was just saying that, my enthusiasm wasn't like hooping and hollering when I hit a home run. Like that was my enthusiasm was when I was a little kid and working hard to get where I am now. I'm like, you didn't grow up in a third world country, fool. These dudes, I mean, these countries aren't rich.
So the U.S. team got $3.35 million as a team. Now, 50% goes to the players and 50% goes to the World Baseball
staff?
Federation that they have,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Now, they still all got a little over $100,000 each. Mind you, you're right. It's not what they get paid salary in the MLB, but this is still an extra $100,000 for how many games did they play?
There's five teams in the division. 5 teams
So
in
they
the
played
pool.
4 and then the 3 in the playoff, the bracket, right?
6 or
so
7 games.
let's say 6, 7.
100,000, 6,
right?
7.
6, 7. All right. Yeah, my kids are gonna get mad when they see this.
That was a good one. I liked it. Good
you know,
timing.
so
Good
I
timing.
mean, $100,000, bro, for 6 games, and you really didn't show much of an effort,
dude.
Judge, Schwarber.
Then and they well, it's not like they were bad. It's not like they were bad. I mean, 'cause
Well, their pitching
being
was.
really bad meant that they wouldn't have made it out of the pool play. Then they would have been even worse.
Yeah,
of what they
but
said
their
about
pitching
it.
was not great.
That was another thing they talked about because they had some of their best pitchers that didn't go. Skubal.
He had Skubal, the best pitcher in MLB right now. That's another thing. That's another thing too. These guys go and they go play, but they're still under control by their team.
Uh huh.
So whatever the team says,
Right.
they had to
I
do.
got you. Right.
So Scuba went, but he pitched against Great Britain.
The JV team of
Pretty
the World
much.
Baseball Classic.
He pitched against, yeah, and that was it. And I don't even know how many innings he pitched.
I don't think it was much. I think he
Probably was
played-
only 2
And
to
then,
3
and
with
then,
that.
and then you talk about their enthusiasm, whatever. Well, it's like the great Julius Campbell said in Remember the Titans. Attitude respect leadership, or reflects leadership. And when you have Mark DeRosa as your manager, I mean, what has he done? The past head coaches at the World Baseball Classic, 2006, Buck Martinez. I don't know. I don't really remember him. But look, 2009, David Johnson, World Series champ.
Yep.
Joe
Mets.
Torre, 2013, World Series champ.
New York.
2017, Jim Leland, World Series champ.
Pirates.
Not
Not Pirates.
and then you got Mark DeRosa. So yeah, your player's attitude is gonna reflect the leadership of your Leland, Davey Johnson. Those are old school managers.
Yeah, they
Joe
wouldn't put up
Torre.
with it. Yeah.
And the fact that the dude, if the way it came out, if it was true, had already thought that they made
Yeah.
the
No,
next
he-
round
he
when they
says that.
didn't even make the next round. They
He
needed
said that
help.
in his interview. The the day before the game,
Something like that.
He was like, "Oh, just knowing that we've already punched our ticket, like relieve some stress from us, and we're okay." Not knowing, bro, you
And
didn't.
the reporter, it was a reporter
Yeah.
said that. Did you just say that you're?
And that's why his starting lineup for the first game against Italy was not the original starting lineup. He put players in there, which I'm sorry, but if you play MLB,
you shouldn't have a scrub.
there shouldn't
team?
there shouldn't be an excuse like, oh well, that wasn't my starting nine.
They're the best
He's-
players
yeah,
in the country.
bro. I mean, he was selected for a reason. It's not like you brought him up from the minors to play.
They didn't bring what's his name from Duke, Christian Leitner, up to play with
Yeah.
him. No, these are real NBA MLB guys.
Yeah,
I mean, come
yeah.
on.
But yeah, I think Cranky's right. The coach, like we always talk about Mitch, the coach has a lot to do with the way the team plays. And I don't know whose idea was it to have DeRosa as the freaking manager, but I bet they won't do that again.
No,
I mean,
no.
is he even a head coach in MLB right now?
No,
Is he?
I believe so.
I thought maybe the Cardinals. He's not the head coach of the Cardinals.
No, that's what is that?
Nope, just a former major league player. He's an MLB commentator. That's right. That's right,
Oh,
because
yeah,
we were
man.
watching the game somewhere.
Maybe he shouldn't even do that.
And one of the guys was like, I can't stand when he's commentating. He sucks. I'm like, well, if you suck commentating, let's just give you a uniform and go put this lineup together. Damn.
Just because you played, here's the thing that I always say. Just because, okay, you can play whatever, right? But just because you played it doesn't mean you'll be a good coach at it.
Yeah.
You could play the hell out of it and be the best damn player on the field, but that doesn't mean give him a lineup and put your best players out there. That doesn't mean he knows what the hell he's doing.
Yeah. Hence,
So how did
Duncan. You're not going to have Duncan on the sidelines. Yeah, they did that little, go coach the game, go coach a game, Tim Duncan, right? But he's like, I'm not a coach.
he's like, no.
He was the best power forward ever, but I'm not a
No.
coach. I'm not going to go over there and, deal with these dumbasses
I'll say this about Cranky's favorite sport, hockey.
You see
Wayne
his face?
Gretzky.
He really likes it.
Yeah, you just see it. I wish I could zoom in on it, but I can't. Wayne Gretzky was, if not, it was one of the best, if not the best hockey player in the NHL.
Until Ovechkin, yeah.
No, Ovechkin's not that good. Just because he broke his record.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. Anyway, he's still not better than him. Anyway, he went and coached the Phoenix when they had their NHL team. One season. And they had a losing record. So you would expect for somebody who was the greatest player, at least, out of retirement or whatever, to coach a team, and you would think that maybe they would play for the guy, but it wasn't it. And so you can't always base their career on them being a good coach, because to me, I don't see it. It doesn't happen. You You know, I always thought the better coaches were the ones that sucked. Because those guys probably paid more attention to the game because they were on the bench. I mean, that's what I think. I mean, it's hard to in my mind, it's hard to find a coach that was the greatest, and then have them, you know,
Take that into coaching.
Right. Like think about what's his freaking name? Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter wouldn't be a good coach. He was one of the best shortstops ever, but that doesn't mean he would be a good coach. He's been there. He knows what it is. Doesn't mean he's a good coach. So I don't know what they did with DeRosa, but
I mean, you're right. When you think about any of the major sports, you really don't have the coaches that actually played the game. They weren't like superstars, right?
right.
So makes sense that, hey man, you hold the clipboard, Chavez, for a while, and you know maybe he would be a good coach. You know,
Chavez, let me use the phone, bud.
you know, I mean, I think you look at it every sport, and it's true. You don't have a superstar that's an amazing coach, and I mean, unless you go to the WNBA and you talk about
Becky Hammond.
But that's it.
Well, yeah. Look who she learned from, though.
Exactly.
Look who she learned from. So that, in that sense, I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's an anomaly. Would you want to call it that? But in my opinion, I just don't think the better players make better coaches. They're not. I just don't see it.
So I have a question.
No, Louis, you cannot.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
So, since the Spurs are doing so well, do you put Mitch on a shorter leash and tell him you have 2 years? Ooh. You have the talent. Obviously, it's showing. You have 2 years. Can you make this work? Can you get us to a championship? And if you can't, do we go to somewhere else that might be able to lead this team?
Are you saying that so that the Spurs would consider bringing in another coach like
Becky Hammond,
Steve Kerr, Becky Hammond, Rick Carlisle? I mean, he's not a great coach, but he's been to a final.
I would. I mean, if it was us, yeah, on a short leash. But it's the Spurs, and the Spurs don't do that, man.
Yeah, because they're always in for the long haul.
I mean, I guess back in the 80s, early 90s, they were like that. You know, they would go through coaches.
Oh yeah.
You know, like underwear, man. You know, but once Pop got here and established himself, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like the Steelers, man. You want to say the Steelers only had 4 head coaches in their whole entire franchise, man.
Yes, sir. Yep.
You know, so. I mean, yeah, I'd put him on a short leash. I mean, I don't even want him there. He needs to.
I don't want him there right now.
He needs to buy some lozenges or something when he does his post-game interviews. He doesn't yell during the game. I don't know why his voice sounds like that.
How did he lose his voice?
He does every game after every game. Yes, that's all he sounds. Somebody get him a Ricola or something, man.
Rick.
He doesn't yell. He doesn't fight for his players. He finally got a T. Wemby probably got a T before he did.
Yeah, that's right. That discussion came up too, right?
Yeah.
He was like, has he ever gotten a T before?
No, he had a T.
Well,
but I mean, neither had Mitch. He finally got a T as well. But I mean, it was a weak ass T.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. Seeing as the way the Spurs organization is, it's always the long haul for them.
I mean, you think about it. He does have a decade under the Spurs organization, from G League assistant coach. He's done that, right? And I'll give him that. But I don't know. I mean, because the Spurs organization was so used to winning for so long, and then having that long drought. What was it? 6 years? 8 years.
19?
14?
No, 17. The last time they made it to the playoffs.
Oh, 18.
19. I thought it was 19.
It was 17. It was
17.
it was the year after Kawhi. left.
Yeah,
When we got
it was,
DeRozan.
I think it was 17.
I think it was DeRozan's first year, and then that
So
was it.
you think about it, 8 years without a playoff berth, right?
It was the year before the bubble, I think.
And so then you bring them in and you say, hey, man, you're going to lead this team. Here's your talent. You got almost three number one picks,
Right.
2 rookie of the years. Do something. And if you don't, we got to bring somebody in. I know that's not the Spurs. That's not the Spurs MO, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't see them pulling the plug
unless he
that
has a
fast.
horrible season.
unless you go from this season that they're having now, regardless of what happens
To
this year,
under 500
to
next year.
to tanking stuff again, maybe. Then you're like, well, wait, what the hell happened? You had the talent. What'd you do?
What'd you do with it?
Because there's got to be, like, we talk about pop and stuff. There's got to be that belief too.
Yeah.
The players have to be behind them too.
Yeah.
Because if they're not,
I mean, I don't think we've heard anything from
No,
players say
I
anything
don't
bad
think so.
about him, but
No, not that I've heard.
maybe
Right.
because they just get to do what they want. So
So what's the score? What's current?
93-69.
Spurs
They're
up
up 24.
93-69. And
Yeah.
they're beating the crap out of the lowly Heat. Are the Heat making the playoffs this year?
Is that what?
Are the Heat making the playoffs this year?
They're in the play-in right now.
No. So what do we got? What do we got in San Antonio? What's going on? We only got a couple of minutes left. Anything juicy happening in San Antonio?
I mean, if you want to talk
besides
You
about
mean like Bill Miller's?
besides the
Yeah.
tortas?
You mean like Bill Miller's?
What's going on with Bill Miller's again?
Well, apparently the menu's changed. It's what was it? It
Wait.
was overpriced and it's not real barbecue. I mean,
I don't even know how they're still in business, man. There's all those lawsuits they have.
I do have to say, though, their potato and egg,
hits.
it's pretty good.
Is it?
It's pretty good.
I don't buy tacos from Bill Miller's.
Try it. Hey, Try it.
I'll get a carne asada every once in a while from there. The bean and cheese.
the
pretty
last time I had their carne asada, I think I almost threw up.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's different. It's different, right?
It's not the same as different.
But I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm like,
I
eat one
would,
every once in a while.
if anything, I would recommend trying their potato and egg.
Which is the other one?
And if Bill Miller's wants to send us some samples, I mean,
With,
hey,
with some hot barbecue sauce.
With some-
more than
and forget to put the stickers on.
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
55 million, Your Honor. 55 million.
I mean, San Antonio. There's really Fiesta's coming.
Fiesta,
It's almost here.
Spurs playoffs again.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to, keep it in the Spurs talk, but I mean, you want to talk about the crazy ass Hispanics or no?
Oh,
right.
man.
I mean, you only got 2 minutes. I
We
know
gotta,
that.
we'll cap it at 5, but
All
we
right.
can talk about it.
All right.
So, if you've been hiding under a rock like somebody up in Syracuse, there's a TikTok that came out, viral TikTok now, that came out about we're done.
I mean-
we'll see you later. Good night. Thanks.
I mean, it made news
What?
and it made national
And the
news.
Spurs actually made a comment about it.
Yeah.
So the lady was busted. Now, holding her phone up where everybody can see it with
a
huge ass
with
font.
100 point font.
Yeah, with a 100-point font where everybody can read, saying, "There's a lot of Mexicans here."
Well, somebody
Hispanic.
There's
Hispanic.
so many
somebody
Hispanics.
mentioned, right, a lot of Hispanic, a lot of crazy Hispanics.
Yes, a lot of crazy Hispanics.
Well, that's what
And
she said on the
yes.
second line.
Then she said yes, Hispanics.
She
How-
replied.
She replied.
She got a text saying there's a lot of crazy Hispanics here.
Yeah.
In the stadium.
Yep.
And she replied,
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of Hispanics.
A lot of Hispanics. How can they afford to be,
How can they afford
Can
it?
they
how can they
afford
afford
this?
it?
Yeah.
Well, all I can say is that if you own a T-shirt shop, you're probably going to make a lot of money.
Oh, they already started making them.
They're out there already, bro. They're out there. already.
They literally have the shirts. So What's that group that Wemby has?
The Jackals.
The Jackals.
Yeah.
So
Already.
there's a comedian that is there. His name is Nieto.
He's part of the Jackals?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
part of the
he's
Jackals. So
Jackals.
he's a guy that we saw at the Laugh Out Loud. I think he opened up for Ralph Barbosa one time, and then he did a headline at this one restaurant that we went to. That I told you, I think Leto Rodriguez. He does he kind of hosts it, and we were talking to him, and he's real cool, man. He knows us, he's real cool. Well, he's part of the Jackals. He's the one that always comes out and is always yelling "Dale." He wears the sunglasses and looks like Pitbull.
Oh, he looks like Pitbull.
Yes, that
Yeah.
dude.
Okay.
So-
okay.
That whole group already made shirts that says "Crazy Hispanics," and they're all wearing them at the game. It came out in the news, and a lot of people were on both sides.
They were 6, 7, 8.
Some people were 6, 7. Some people were saying like, "That's crazy. You should ban her. The Spurs should get rid of her and never allow her to come to another game." Blah 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 blah. Right? Then you had other people that said, "Well, that was her phone, and you invaded her privacy."
Why were you invading her privacy?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you have a 100-point font and you're holding it up like this, you're not trying to hide anything. You don't have a reflective shield on your phone. You don't have the light turned down so nobody can read it. You had it bright because I'm pretty sure you're old and couldn't see it, just like me.
Old.
I have to put up the brightness so I can see some of the words, but I don't have mine at 100-point font.
She was old in a certain type of race,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking a marathon.
And you gotta remember now that everybody has the freaking, what are they called, man? Those glasses.
Oh, the meta?
Everybody
The
has
Meta
those
glasses,
now.
yeah.
Now I'm pretty sure this girl wasn't with her phone like this, trying to get her to see her text. You know what I'm
think
saying?
so?
No, they were, because you don't see the video. She's
Oh,
doing
she-
it, and then she reverses it, and it's
right.
her and her
She shows
dude,
her face.
and they're like, "Oh my goodness, they're doing this." So she was on her phone and she was recording it. The thing is, I think why it became so sensitive is because of the issue that's going around right now with ICE and the whole thing, right? I don't see it as it was that bad because, hey, everybody has their own opinion. Shit, sometimes I'll talk about the damn Hispanics in this city, right? Because there's some
They
just
are
like
crazy.
just like other people. Hey, man, other races. They're all. We do have some crazy ones, but I think it was more sensitive because she wasn't of Hispanic race, and because of the situation that's going on now, which is with the ICE and the
Right.
detaining and people being pulled over for no reason.
Now they're in
You know,
airports and
people being pulled over because the cop says, "Oh, hey, your registration sticker is a little too high on your windshield. You have a license and registration, stuff like that."
Heard about that?
That's why it's such a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
And for her, I mean,
I remember getting pulled over for running a yield sign, but you didn't see us crying.
exactly. Not having a seatbelt.
You didn't hear us crying back in the day. Oh, no. It's like, hey, oh, well.
So what like how are you supposed to feel? Like it's a sign of the times. I mean, I hate to say that, but it is. It's a sign of the times. But like, how are you supposed to react
To that?
I mean, like, do you get crazy? Do you get like how do you?
I
What,
think-
like,
I
what was
think
your
they-
first thought? Like, what was the first thing that popped into your head?
I think they reacted the right way by posting pictures about, well, I mean, we can afford it just fine. Look where we're at.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
I think they did the right thing.
Because
Hey, not only that-
those seats are the super seats.
Yeah.
The super boxes.
Yeah. And not only that, even running with it, as far as making the
Oh,
shirts. And,
yes.
I mean, it's not like, oh, man, we're going to come after her. Hey, you know what? I am that
Yeah.
crazy Hispanic.
They
that puts
already
the
had
shirt on.
shirts that night.
We owned it, man. I mean, the
Yeah.
Hispanics owned it. You
Yeah.
know. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, why aren't y'all watching the game?
They're being nosy, watching everybody else.
You got a game going on. You're freaking. You know,
What? Like,
I
what?
can only imagine what you do at the movies. Like shit, man.
I mean, for real. Like, what were you looking at? Like, what caught? I mean, I get it. Maybe 100-point font is gonna grab your attention if you see it. Like, let me see it, and then let me zoom in. Oh my god!
And you're not, and then she didn't made no attempts to hide it either.
at all, bro.
I mean, it was
At
up here
all.
in front of her face. It
Hey,
was
you know what?
literally
Shout
like-
out to her for standing on business. She didn't care. She had it
was like-
up.
She's like, oh, these crazy Mexicans.
I would
Look
love
at
to
these-
hear.
all
I would
these
love to
crazy
hear
Mexicans.
a response from her though regarding this.
They didn't even get her face.
No, they didn't. See
I know
what
they
her face
didn't.
looked at.
They were like, you need to find out who bought those seats. People actually went that far. You need to find out who bought those seats, who she is, and ban her. She can never come back.
No,
Like, bro,
that's too
shut
much.
up.
I would even say that's too much, dude. Like, why? It's that's not something that you expect to happen. It happens, but you like for her to get banned for it. That's a little too much, dude. That's too much.
So
She didn't throw
text-
anything out onto the court. She
text
didn't interrupt
read-
the game.
The text read a lot of crazy Hispanic fans from Chris. And
Yeah,
then,
whoever Chris is, he's in
and then-
trouble too.
And then her response was all Hispanic exclamation mark. How can they afford it? Exclamation mark. There should have been a question mark there, but it's okay. We're not the grammar
so
police.
wait a minute. So is she receiving these texts?
She
or
received the
she's
text, and then her
texting?
response was,
She
"How
received-
can they afford it?"
Okay.
Her response was to a
She,
text.
so
message.
she
Yeah.
did respond.
Yeah, she
That
did
was her
respond to it.
response.
That was her
I don't know if she hit
That's
send. She was responded. Now, if she didn't hit send,
Doesn't
then it still
matter.
count.
Yeah.
Maybe she deleted it. You never know. Gotta
But
take
she
it
falls
back.
in the woods, and you weren't there to hear it.
Because I can
Doesn't
only
make a sound.
imagine if one of us is at the Spurs game texting our group chat,
Oh,
it's going to be a lot worse than that.
you're gonna have to lower the brightness.
You're saying something to somebody in Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one where you kind of.
You gotta hide. Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
open a video.
No.
Don't have the sound loud.
Hey, well, you know.
Not safe for work, man.
You know, the new version of the Samsung was gonna have it's gonna come with a privacy shield.
Oh yeah.
Well, then,
Nothing that you would find on an iPhone.
Yet.
Let me tell you.
yes.
Oh, yet. Oh, well, thank you because you're all gonna steal it.
Just buy my own for $2.
Yeah.
Suckers. Freaking iPhone users. Anyway, anything else? Are we gonna end on that?
Well, yeah. I mean, if anybody has a comment on that, we'd
Hey.
like to hear your opinion.
Let us know about anything that we say on this show.
Yeah.
We want your feedback.
We do want your feedback.
We want to, hear what you think about the show. Let us know. I mean, at least we're not talking about Rolando's
we'll either give you a
tacos.
shout out or we'll call you out.
Yeah.
Either way.
As long as we're not eating Rolando's tacos.
Yeah.
Is all that I know.
You know what? Now I want to go have one again.
You want to have one?
I haven't had a Rolando's taco in a while.
Does it even open?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. We didn't
I know
even
the
know
one-
Chacho's was open.
I know the one on West Avenue. That one's still open. Is the one on Pleasanton still open?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know the
that
one
one, I
the one
don't
on West
think so.
Avenue is still open.
I don't think the one on Pleasanton is open.
Yeah, so-
you do not go to Rolando's on
Well, let's go.
Pleasanton.
Is
Let's
it not open? I'm not-
I don't know.
I've
Let's
been-
go to Rolando's and let's go back to Bill Miller so we can have our own takes and not steal them from
From somebody else?
your favorite podcast.
That's Cranky's favorite podcast. Oh, it is mine too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's. I mean, at least you changed. It's not the other one anymore. I don't know what happened to them. They'll. What do they
You
call
don't
it?
see
Del
anything
Loco or
about Del Loco.
Del Taco or
Del Taco.
Del Taco.
What is it called?
Del Taco with the free
Del
shavacado.
Monte.
Yeah, whatever they were.
You don't. They don't pop up on my TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know.
And look where we are. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, man. I guess that's it. Nothing else. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later.
Subscribe.
Peace.